Hi Gemini, welcome. This is your guys' reading, which is going to cover the time frame of November. So we're doing the November 2020 read. This is your monthly read. So this is going to be an overall, just an overall shell of what's to be expected during this time frame for the energies. And what I plan on doing is coming back throughout the weeks during November and getting further in depth, further in detail on this read here today. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's taking care of themselves and taking care of their loved ones. I hope everyone is making their self-care a priority, doing everything you can at this point in time also to stay positive, right, with all of the negative energies surrounding events happening outside of you. I'm not in your control at this time. I'm using a new mic today, trying to get used to it, and hopefully it's not something I bang into too often. So I apologize for that if I'm kind of going off kilter with that microphone there. All right, everybody. We're going to take a few deep breaths, get centered into the energies today. Ready? Big deep breath. So we're just going to imagine when we're exhaling that we're releasing all of the negative, all of the yucky, and all of the toxic energies, right? Ready? Another big exhale. Big, big breath. Ready? Here we go. All right, that allows us to exhale and release all of the negative, all of the yucky, all of the toxic, all of those things that are no longer serving us, that we do not want to carry in our system, right? All right, let's do another big breath. This is going to bring in all the yummy, all the juicy, all the good, all the positive things our way. Ready? Big breath. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty centered here into the energies at the moment. I feel this is going to be a pretty accurate read. Got a pretty good feel on your energies. You have a lot of you're making a lot of opportunities happen for yourself in 2021. You're not waiting for the opportunities to come to you. You're making, for lack of a better word, you're making shit happen, right? All right, so this is a general read here today. So if you notice specific messages not resonating, don't try to force them simply to make them fit your situation. It really just means that at the end of the day, they're meant for someone else, and we do want to make sure that everyone receives the messages that they're intended to receive, right? So with that being said, let's see what's in store for your month of November. Spirit, please provide messages here today for our Gemini collective. And this is to cover the time frame of November 2020. What messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward? These are without a doubt your cards. So let's take a look and see what we have. I'll set the inspirational message until the end, as always. We're going to take a look at your oracle card. I have two for you today. This is going to provide the overall energies here for the entire read. Wow, so we have Perfect Storm and Homeward Bound. Beautiful messages. This is intriguing. The perfect storm. And then we have homeward bound. And of course, I am going to read from the book for these two. And when I do read from the book, it generally means there are messages that are meant to come forward for specific people. So the perfect storm, it says, the fact that it is perfect would indicate that the timing is exactly as it should be in your life. After any storm, the Earth's vibrations seem clearer and more focused, thus making it easier to make the decisions surrounding the situation. The timing for this card is perfect for what you are about to face and conquer. Gemini's conquering. So to me, and this is bold letters in the book even, it says exactly. The timing is exactly as it should be in your life. So everything's going according to plan, according to how it was meant to unfold perfectly for you in your particular situation. Everything is as it was meant to be, as it should be. So that's the overall energy here for the read. And then we have homeward bound as a secondary confirmation here. And this one says you are at place where you feel in need or family love and forgiveness of past hurts. Home is a place of sanctuary and encouragement, and best of all, unconditional love. Whether this is an actual place in your life or one created virtually, you need this vibration right now. Seek it and welcome it into your life. So you're really all about your sanctuary here of unconditional love. Surround yourself with those who are like-minded, supportive. If anyone is not supportive of your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, right now you can't involve yourself with those types of scenarios. So I'm loving the energy for you guys. It is point on. Let's have a look at the tarot. Ooh. You have an awful lot of cups energy and coins energies. Wow. And you do not have any major arcanas. So I don't feel any incredibly intense shakeups around your life, right? So no tower moments of any kind. You're really just in the flow. You're letting things unravel as they're meant to be, and you're really allowing yourself to be at peace with your current position in your journey. So the first card up is King of Pentacles, King of Coins energies. So you have a pretty specific energy here, starting off the read with the first tarot. This is telling me that whatever problems you've experienced in recent times, this is all about having problems solved. So King of Coins usually represents practical security, right, and contentment. It's a really good omen also for those of you who are in business, thinking about starting business, starting in a business, starting up a business. It's a really, really, really good indication, really good omen of long-term financial security. So if you're making a long-term plan to build an empire or to leave a legacy for your family, this is an amazing omen for that. So if there's been obstacles in your way surrounding that, the problems are being solved for you, right? As part of that plan where you're exactly where you're meant to be at exactly the right point in time. Some people are, you're at the right place at the right time. That's a specific message for some. Yeah, so a really, really, really bold energy here, starting off your read. Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful card for you guys. Ace of Cups energy. Generally, it's all about love. I do feel a lot of unconditional love here with this card. You have a lot of emotional fulfillment right now. If it's not really flowing with your family or inner circle effortlessly, it's more or less you have a lot of unconditional love for the self, right? You're filling your own cup. You're not expecting others to provide you with happiness. You go within and you create your own happiness. I do feel, and this is not for everyone, but there are some who feel as though they would it is fertile energy. So it does feel as though there's possible choices at this specific point in time, or needs or wants or desires to consider parenthood, family, extending the family, growing a family. And that's not for everyone, but if it's hitting you, resonating with you and your situation, you're going to know it pretty strongly. So that's the energies coming up during the month of November 2020. So what's next here for your guys' read is we have Four of Swords energies. Generally, Four of Swords relates to recovery. So it is a positive card, and you can definitely look forward to just feeling more stabilized, you're feeling more rested, and also conflicts, right, or other situations that really may have drained you. Again, you're getting resolution. Problems are being solved during the month of November. You're allowing things to happen in their own time, and it's happening pretty effortlessly when you kind of just let go and let it be, and let things go and go with the flow. So if you've been struggling with health issues, this is really an energy that's just going to come in. It's really going to allow you to, I'm a big believer, and this is nothing to do with the tarot, but this is personal. I'm a big believer that your stress in your life can impact your body in a very toxic, negative way. It has really deep, serious repercussions on your physical vessel. And the levels of stress that we carry in our body can be quite harmful to us and our physical health. So I feel as though for those who've been through this particular situation, this energy is really allowing the stress to dissipate. So anything stress related that's been affecting your health drastically, this is going to be, it's almost as though all of the trouble is just washed away. So that's a specific message for some. Two of Cups energy. Oh my goodness. Two of Cups energy again is the unconditional love in your life, right? That we talked about, unconditional love of self. This usually does indicate a pretty happy relationship. So in your romantic life, intimate relationships, this can really symbolize, and I don't say this very often either, this can really symbolize a marriage. This can symbolize an engagement. So a lot of good things happening on the home front in relationships and building and growing families. For others, it's really close friendships. So, you know, you could have a soul sister, you could have just someone in your life who you can be completely yourself with, and you feel understood. You get along well. You guys really can come to agreements quite easily. So for those of you who do not resonate with that, the secondary kind of message here is it's really about a reconciliation. So if there's been any kind of rifts going on and you kind of feel bad about that, don't worry, because the energy is coming here with the Two of Cups. Energy is to really help it to be healed. So that is, that can mean different things for different people, but kind of take it as it resonates. Don't try to force that specific message. I think when the Two of Cups comes up, it's usually, we always have that tendency to wish that it would be, oh, soulmate energy, wow, fantastic. And that's not always the case. So I don't always, I try to be pretty optimistic, but I don't always go with the specific meaning of the card itself. It's more about the energy that it brings to the read and the cards surrounding it, right? And this is Nine of Coins energies. All right, so with your coins, I'm seeing that you have some potential here again of stability. Stability in this sense is going to be about having order, a sense of order in your life. So order meaning if you've had disputes with your neighbors, these types of disagreements can be coming to an end. I feel you're going to get what you give with your finances, right? So the more ambitious you are, the more determined you are to make things happen for yourself. This energy is very supportive of you being able to create stability for yourself. I feel you'll be able to create stability for a home, which is feeling safe and secure, building a really good foundation to build upon in your future, for long-term future. I feel as though you really are encouraged with this Nine of Pentacles energy to really have gratitude for your existing blessings in your life. So you're feeling, if you have a home, you're feeling incredibly grateful for the home that you have. It may not be the home you want, it may not be your dream home, but you're incredibly grateful for what you have at this exact point in time. You're very relaxed, you're very calm. You have this this kind of state of mind, and others are really attracted to that at this point in time. So you're likely going to be very happy with social aspects in your life. Page of Coins. This is also good news about money. So this is proof that, Gemini, you are responsible, you're diligent, and you have a really mature attitude here with money matters. If you're looking more on the long-term scale for your finances, just be cautious at this particular point in time not to get unnecessarily extravagant. That's a specific message for some. 10 of Wands energies. So I feel as though with everything that we have surrounding this card, there could be some lingering how do I say this? In the past, I feel as though you were burdened to the point that you had too much on your shoulders. You had made agreements in your past, and they really just became too much. It was too much responsibility all at once. You've had to do a lot of the work on your own. That's a specific message for some. So some of you might actually have been carrying financial burdens, financial responsibility for others who perhaps you shouldn't have. That's a specific message for some. So that left you feeling overwhelmed. So I do feel that where your energies are shifting into a really clear mental space, right? You're not feeling as though you're going to be morally burdened if you don't continue this practice going forward. So providing financial support in an instance where you really don't feel it should continue. So that's definitely a specific message for some. And the final card is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups energies. There's an awful lot of insight here into a situation. It's you involved in another's life. There's definite insight, intuition towards how you're involved in their life. So you might be getting some clarity here. You might be feeling as though you're nurturing others at this specific point in time. That is where your heart desires you to be during this specific point in time. And this might actually result in you really being in touch with your intuition to the point that you're really wanting to live out your dreams, and you're really wanting to bring forward messages here about your deepest needs, your deepest desires. So you have a really sensitive energy about you. And there's a situation here surrounding you and another where you really do feel as though you have the foresight here going forward. And you can intuitively feel as though you're being respected, and you have a lot of, again, you have a lot of dreams. You have just a really big need and want to share your deepest needs and your deepest desires with a specific individual. And a loving, very loving, Queen of Cups is a very loving, nurturing manner. So that's really, really beautiful. But a lot of, with the homeward bound, a lot of just a nice, nurturing, easygoing, easy flow in your home environment. It's really your sanctuary. So you might be having people come over. You may be having people over for dinner, right? It's where you feel comfortable at this point in time. Yeah, so that's really it for the read for this week. So I'm going to take a look here at the inspirational message. So what I did is I went ahead and got these cards, Dive in deck. And they're questions. So I really wanted to get our minds prepared for 2021. So really getting into a mental space where we're asking questions, the questions that we should be asking now, which are really going to be required in the future. So just kind of get us into that mental headspace, get us prepared. So your question is, how would your life change if you forgave yourself? Beautiful. So this may be a specific message that some are choosing to contemplate at this time. So hopefully some of this information has resonated with you guys here today. If it has, don't forget to click on like. And of course, if you feel this information can be helpful to others, right, feel free to pass it along, share the information. And for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. Don't forget to click on subscribe. You're going to want to come back from week to week for these reads, right? All right, everyone. So like I say, I'd like to come back throughout the weeks in November and get further in depth in this energy. I feel there's no major arcanas here, so I don't feel really intense activities. It's really just a feeling of everything's unfolding and happening exactly as it should be, and it's meant to be in the right time for you. Beautiful. All right, everyone, just remember, in a world where you can be absolutely anything, simply be free, right? All right, that's it for me. So in the meantime, take care, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.